Welcome to Slick Chasers podcast. I'm your host, Queso. I got Ike and Q with me co-hosting this podcast. If it's the first time you're coming to our or listening to our podcast, make sure to follow us, like, and comment in our comment below. Today we're gonna review some of the go through the first round of March Madness. I know everybody's gonna be looking for the upsets, looking for trying to decide what kind of picks they're gonna make that's gonna make them edge out on their bracket challenge. So let's hop right into it. Like for me personally, I would say like what I said earlier on before the show, 3 point like an underdog where they have very good 3 pointers where they can just get hot and that can close any gaps no matter how good the defense is. I think that's one component I really look for when I look at underdogs. Like, what do you look for when you look at underdogs?
When it comes to underdogs, something I value is seniority, or maybe not seniority, but just experience. Being in the tournament before, like you said, 3-point shooting is a major equalizer. But a big one for me is free throw shooting. Free throw shooting down the stretch. You always see that come into play, especially in tournament games. So those are a couple of the factors for sure.
Hugh, what
For me,
about you?
for me, I look for free throw shooting for sure, the percentage, and then rebounding. How well do they rebound as a team? And then how good is their best player? If he can step up to the plate and carry, especially in these big games with the lights on. So that plays a big factor for me.
Hmm.
Bless you.
I do feel like I do feel like basketball is one of those sports. If you have one player, could change the whole game. Even though while being an underdog, Steph Curry was a
Yeah,
great example when they made on that
absolutely.
run
Every
and he
year is
took
one, is
over.
one guy. Every year is one guy who just becomes like the darling of March Madness. You had the kid from Oakland last year with the Tom
Mm.
Mhm.
the Tom Hanks head. Um, then you had DJ Burns from NC State. So yeah,
Oh yeah,
we'll see who emerges this year.
Yeah, I'm excited to see
man.
if there is a guy that'll
Oh, there
step up
will
to the
be.
plate like that. Oh no, I know there will be, but I'm excited to see like from
Yeah.
what team and like how far can he carry them.
Let me wait, I can't go. Okay, let's start on the first game. Do we know who is Auburn playing? I know Auburn is probably going to win anyway,
Um,
but
they're playing the winner of, I want to say, the
it's
American
ALST and
Alchemy.
Hey,
SFPA.
Yeah, they're playing the winner of Alabama State and St. Francis, PA. So you can go ahead and
mm,
move Auburn ahead.
Yeah.
They're going to have too much for them. This isn't going to be one of those 116 upsets.
All right, we'll move to Louisville and Creighton. 8 and 9 is always more interesting. They are very similar.
Yes, first game of the tourney right here. I like
Yeah,
Louisville.
I,
Louisville right
oh, I'm about to say I like Creighton.
I like
wait.
Louisville
Why do
right
you?
here. I think their guards. I think their guards can speed up Creighton. I don't like to play the race card, but we know what melanin Creighton's guards are. And
Right, that's true.
Louisville gets after it, man. Pat Kelsey, he's a fiery coach. But really the big one in this game is this is played in Lexington.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yep. This is played
I
in
just like how
Lexington.
they just went on a run this past couple of weeks. That's
Yeah.
it.
That to me is
But
the
that whole
deciding
that
factor. Other than that, I probably
Thank
would
you.
like Creighton, but like Louisville.
that's a home game. How they do that?
Sometimes that's how the bracket shake out, man. I don't know how they're
My
playing
goodness.
literally in Kentucky. Um, but yeah, they got a good draw there.
I think location is really important. That is one edge as well because I remember Auburn playing against I think Yale last year. That big upset, and Auburn had to travel across
Hmm.
the like the whole country like twice because of the tournament as well
Hmm.
beforehand. So that definitely plays a big role. I like Louisville, honestly. I completely forgot. I would have went Creighton as well, but yeah, I think that location edge
Yeah.
really bumped me there.
Yeah.
Hmm. For sure. That location just messed me up.
I don't know where all
Yeah.
these games are played, but I've been doing some research on and just listening to my other people and experts, and I did know that that game's in Kentucky, so that to me is the deciding factor. But
That,
I know where this
that's a
next
great
game is at
call.
too, though.
Mhm.
Yeah, this Michigan and UC San Diego, it's technically in the middle.
Cinderella.
Oh, Q, I know you're riled up.
Go blue, man. Yeah, man.
I will
Michigan,
say,
hey, we're gonna get these boys up out of here.
Q, I will tell you though, Vegas got them only favored by 2.5 points. It is fairly close for a 5 and a 12 seed.
I mean, unfortunately, San Diego is top in the country in forcing turnovers, and we happen to be one of the worst teams in the country when it comes to turning that thing over. So it makes sense, but I mean, size alone, I don't think. I mean, we have a 7-footer that brings the ball up half the game. So
And that's why y'all
I
be
mean,
getting ripped and turning that bitch over because
we
Danny
we
Wolf,
do, but Donaldson been taking over lately, and he's
Donaldson needs
been.
to take over. He needs to handle the rock. I like Michigan here. I like Michigan solely because everyone in America seems to be falling in love with UC San Diego. Yes, Michigan has a turnover problem, but they somehow erased that turnover problem against Wisconsin, who I think is a better defensive team than UC San Diego.
Mhm.
Um, so
That's a good
anytime I
point.
know, those 12-5 matchups, they're trendy upsets. But I like Michigan here, man. Two footers. I think UC San Diego, I was looking at their roster today. I think their tallest player is 6'7". Their best player is about 6'6". So I think they can
Hmm.
exploit them. I am worried about the
I
quick
like
turnaround
Michigan
though.
here.
Yeah, I am worried about the quick turnaround, and they do go to elevation. They're playing in Denver. So you're coming off playing on Sunday.
But
Picking
that's a home game. A lot of Michigan fans in Denver. That's a
Oh,
that's
word.
a
That's okay.
that's a good fact right there.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
That's
Yeah, you
good to
would know
know.
better than me. Okay, yeah.
Hmm.
So
That's
Let's
our
so
go.
second home.
That's
this next one's
Oh,
tricky
what
too.
about Texas A&M and Yale? This one I actually have. I
Oh,
think this would be a good upset. It really goes back to the point I brought up earlier. Yale is really good at shooting. They're shooting like pretty much 50% beyond the arc.
Man, I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. Wade Taylor, baby. I'm not trying to hear none
yes,
of that.
sir, Cuzzo.
Thank you, man. I watched Texas A&M play. Buzz not going for all that. He probably here to talk in the media this week. Oh, Yale about to beat Texas A&M. Man, Texas A&M playing the SEC. They're the best offensive rebounding team, and from the eye test, they're the best offensive rebounding team in the country. And I just think they're gonna out physical them exam taking, Adderall popping, 4.5 GPA having ass Ivy League hoopers, man. I'm not going. I'm going with Texas A&M here.
I gotta
That's
go with
fair.
the Cuzzo.
Oh
March
shit.
is
There you
about
go.
bucket getters, and Wade Taylor's a bucket getter.
Yes, sir. Gotta go with Cuzzo, man.
Wait,
And
is Wade Taylor actually your cousin?
nah,
Oh,
I was about to say y'all got the same
that'd be
last names.
hard
I was
though.
like,
but hey,
Nah, like
this is gonna be a good game though. This is gonna be a really good game. This is gonna
yeah,
come down
because
to the
Yale,
wire.
yeah, yeah, Yale does have some good guards.
Yeah,
Like they have good pieces to mess with the Texas A&M, but Texas A&M is polished. Like
come on,
they're an
man.
older team. Wade's been in this position, his whole career. Like he's hit clutch shots. He's taken over when he needs to. Yeah, I got A&M on this one.
that's fair. And then we got Ole Miss. I think Ole Miss was either playing UNC
UNC or
or
Xavier,
yes, San Diego State
or yeah,
Or
San
San
so
Diego.
Diego
San
State.
Diego State or
Um,
yeah, SDSU.
Where is it
well,
at?
I don't know where this game's at,
Let me look that
but
up. Hold up.
I want to say I saw like the hypothetical like betting line if they were to play UNC,
Wisconsin.
who I like.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
I like UNC to kind of get out of that first four game, and I actually think UNC. Ooh, I think if UNC
If
gets
UNC,
if UNC wins, I like them against Ole Miss. If they lose, I like Ole Miss against SDSU.
because they would have very good momentum going in
Right.
to going in.
They probably have the crowd just because USC fans are everywhere and they travel. And they got senior guard play with RJ. But Ole Miss is tough, man. But I like UNC if they get through. I like Ole Miss if they play San Diego State.
I'm gonna
If
try to keep this moving, but do y'all think UNC was deserving of getting into
Man, hell,
even into the play-in?
definitely not.
I, yeah, I was a little, yeah, I was a little lost with that one,
Yeah, man. There's
especially with some of the teams that didn't make it too.
their quad
People,
one record.
yeah,
West
people were
Virginia.
saying Indiana's crying for no reason, whatever, but Indiana should have even made it over UNC.
Yeah.
Hmm.
West Virginia, Indiana, and I would even say Boise
Oh,
State.
West Virginia, I forgot
No,
about
West
them.
Virginia had the best case for sure.
Yeah, I forgot.
They have a great Q1. Like when they compared their Q1 versus Q1 schools record, I don't know how UNC. Well, I do y'all also hear about how the chairman was gonna make like an additional like 700K or like 150K? I
Yeah,
forgot which
it was
Yeah,
one. It
it
yeah, I
could
was
be
seen
six
that.
6 figures,
700K.
but yeah, he was gonna make some money if they got in, and that's
So,
some bull.
so
But
he knows somebody.
more to
Yeah,
come on
definitely
that.
not corrupted.
More to come on that.
Facts.
Next one,
Uh,
we got Iowa State. Oh, so, Q, do you have something to add to the last one?
nope, I was gonna make
All right,
something
let's
up.
move. Let's move to Iowa State and Lipscomb.
Yeah, I think.
Let me see the. Ooh, the spread is big.
Oh,
I think this
14 and a
is.
yeah,
half.
Yeah, I think
but
this is going
Iowa
to be one of
State's
those.
best players out, right?
Yeah, Keyshawn Gilbert's out, but
So is he out for the season?
I think so.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not worried about this round. I'm more
I was
like
going to
for
say
the next
they
round for
they get
the,
by this round pretty easy.
yeah, for sure.
Lipscomb's going one of the weaker 14s. Too many.
Y'all see their Jacob. What's this guy's name? I can't even read it. OG Ognesevic. Um, he's clearly their best player, averaging 20 points and
Yeah,
8 rebounds in the game.
yeah,
For who?
yeah.
Iowa State.
Iowa State,
Liscombe.
Oh, for Lipscomb.
Yeah, they got a guy averaging 20 points.
but they have Iowa State have a guy averaging 20,
That's just getting clamped. Iowa
Nah,
State.
they
18 and 20.
Curtis
Tamin
Jones
Limpsey,
averaged.
Tamin Limpsey for the point guard for Iowa State. He's playing. That's all I need to know.
They have like three guys averaging double figures.
Yeah, they got too much.
Oh, one's hurt, but
They got too much. We can move on. I like Iowa State here. Too many 800 credit scores on the floor for Lipscomb.
hey, where's Lipscomb?
Florida, I think. No, no,
Oh,
no, no,
okay,
no, no, no,
I
no,
didn't
no.
know that.
Where do they
I should
play?
know. One of
They're
my
playing.
teammates from post grad went there.
This is Milwaukee as well.
Milwaukee. Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh wait, no, 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 no. I'm saying like where they're playing. It's
Oh,
Milwaukee.
let me see.
Oh.
It's in Nashville, Tennessee. That's what I thought. Okay, it's in Tennessee.
Damn.
Is my
It's in
screen
Nashville.
moving
They have
down?
another D1. Yeah, it's down.
Yeah, they got a few.
Okay.
Oh, this is a good game. This is a good next one right here.
I'm pro
Oh
shot.
yeah, Marquette in New Mexico.
If you like guard play, this is a good game right here.
Hey, our prep team went to go watch New Mexico State play when we were down there. They
Donovan
said
Dent.
that guard is like that.
Donovan Dent.
They
He could
say
be
he
a
him.
he could be one of them ones, one of them March Madness guys. Um,
Yeah, they said it was too easy.
Kelvin, where's this
I like
game
New
at? You
Mexico.
know, where's this game?
I think it's also let me see. Give me a sec. It's
This
in Cleveland.
this is a tough one. Um, I like New
Where's
Mexico.
Marquette?
Marquette's in Milwaukee.
Hmm.
Okay.
Man,
I like New
Yeah,
Mexico.
it goes back to
I like Marquette, man. I like Shaka. I think Shaka can scheme for that boy. He defensive minded. He can scheme for that boy over there.
Yeah, it's going to be a good matchup. Down in
It
the
will.
net versus Cam Jones from Marquette, the lefty. He's a bucket getter. This one can go either way. I like New Mexico just because they got two good guards. I think they still got the Mashburn Jr. kid, Jamal Mashburn Jr. Um, but they were a real trendy pick last year and got upset. So I like them to kind of right the ship this year. But that one can go either way too. But I like New Mexico.
let's look at this spread real quick. Marquette is slightly it's favored by 3.5 points. The money is the betting money is very yeah, very balanced, like
But evenly,
55% on Marquette money line, and then 45% on New Mexico. Very even.
yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. I could
Ooh,
definitely see that.
Michigan State is not losing. They are not
Definitely
losing to
not.
Bryant.
hold on.
Tom Izzo
Hold on.
is not
No,
fucking losing.
no
They're not
way.
losing. But mark my words, if a 15 were to knock off a two, this is the one. I got spoiler alert, I got Michigan State going to the Final Four, but Bryant might be the best 15 seed that I've seen in some years. They have the third tallest lineup in the country. Like they start like 6'6" point guard. I think their average height of their team is about like 6'6", 6'7", and they're athletic like a high major. I watched them play both of their
Damn.
yeah, I watched them play both of their tournament games. They can go. They should be a 14 or a 13 seed. They can
Oh
go.
yeah, you mentioned that the other day, right?
Bro,
You
yes.
said something about Brian the other
On
day.
Twitter, yeah, they can
Yeah.
go. But Michigan State,
Eh,
too
Yo, I'm
much. They're,
clipping
They some
this.
dogs.
This is a hot
they're some
take.
dogs.
I know.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
State some
if
With
if
Tom
dogs,
Izzo as well, it's
boy.
just so hard to imagine, but it happens
I'm just
so
saying, I don't
often.
see
2
any
and
other
15.
2 seed threatening or 15 seed threatening a two. Um, but this,
It
if
ain't
I
fucking
had to pick
Wofford.
one, if I had to pick one, it'd be this one.
You did say Brian
They nice,
was
bro.
your
And they
little
they can
dark horse.
score too. They can score. Like they average around 80 points a game. So
They are also they have technically the best odds of any 15 seed.
oh really?
They
See?
are plus 520.
Dang.
All the other ones are plus
See?
1,400.
Telling you.
What's the
Yeah.
spread?
So that is
I'm telling you.
it's 10 and a half.
That's
So
not a
it's
big
not
spread.
crazy.
That's not a big
It's not.
spread
It's
for a
really
15
not.
2 matchup.
All the other ones, I think Wofford was 21 and a
I
half
might take the
to
spread on that
Tennessee.
one.
Sprinkle some crack on Bryant money line. Heard it here
Okay,
first.
bet.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Bet.
clipping this. If fucking Michigan State gets upset,
Just
it
sprinkle a
will
little
be a
crack.
Facts.
hot clip.
Just
Sprinkle a
a
little
little
crack
bit.
on it.
A little fentanyl.
A little fat, bro. All right, chill out, P.
My fault.
That boy said fat.
uh, uh,
All right,
for the viewers, I am gonna do a challenge for, and it's gonna be posted on TikTok and IG Reels, betting $10 on every single underdog in this March Madness. There are 32 matchup. It's $320. So let's see how it
let's
goes.
go.
So make sure to subscribe to keep up with us and follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and X as
Yes,
well.
sir. All right, what
All
we got
right,
next?
let's go to. All right, I'm gonna move down. I'm gonna go back up to the next column
There
later.
we go.
But let's get Florida. The public has been loving Florida. Do you
Florida,
think there is any potential upset here?
no, we don't need to spend much time on this one. Florida moves on.
Yeah, we
I will say I don't
Yeah.
like how much public attention they're getting because that's my pick. But yeah, we can move on to a really good game next.
a great game.
UConn, Oklahoma. Will Dan Hurley make it back?
I like UConn here. I like UConn here, but if you bet this game, I probably take Oklahoma in the 4.5. I think this is a one possession game. 4.5 is over a possession of value. Oklahoma is really good, man. They're really good. They got good guard play too. But Dan Hurley, his experience, I also think that he might get a friendly whistle because they want to see him play Florida in the next round. Um, Maybe a little bit of a rig job, but I like UConn here.
I like OU. I like the guard play they have. They just started playing the four set kid, um, and it's put a little spark in them. So
Who's the point guard
they
with the
got
headband?
is Fierce or
Fears.
Pierce?
Jeremiah?
He
Jeremiah
is
Fears. Jeremiah Fears.
he's
Yeah.
like that.
He's cold.
He's him. I think he's the best player on the court
He's cold.
while them two teams play.
He's cold.
So and he a freshman.
I like Fears.
So I like OU in this one.
How has UConn been defensively
Oh, they're
like
pretty.
this
They're,
year?
they're pretty good defensively. They're solid. They're
Because
healthy.
it always like whenever there's like this one guy that sticks out, if it's a really good defensive coach who can put in a really good system to lock that one person down, then it's over. We have seen that, but we've also seen the other way
Yeah,
go around. So
Yeah.
always interested how the the gameplay plays out.
yeah. No, it's gonna be a good one.
This is going to be a hot one. Memphis and Colorado State. Just a little bit of context. Colorado State is actually favorite by 2.5 points against Memphis, which is insane for a 12 seed to be favorite that much
Yeah,
against a 5 seed.
I
I
wanna.
mean, it's hard to not take it.
It's hard, man. I mean, I probably bet Memphis just based on the value of them being an underdog, but we're still early into this bracket process. I haven't finalized my bracket, but I got Colorado State in my bracket. I got them moving on simply because of what we talked about earlier, having just that one guy who could take over. And in this game is Neat Clifford. If you watch hoops, you know Neat Clifford, and if you don't, you'll know about him in a couple of days. He should be a lottery pick, um, 3 level scorer. I think Memphis is probably still dealing with an injury to what's his name, Tyrese Hunter. He probably
Yep.
plays. He probably plays, but he's probably not 100%. And every year we have at least one 12-5 upset. And I don't really like any of the other ones, so I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with Colorado State.
And Vegas
Uh,
is essentially trying to tell us that. But yeah, Q, go ahead.
my coach at UAB is at Memphis as an assistant with Penny. So I might throw Memphis in there just on my bracket, but no, Colorado State
And they're
they've been hooping
hot
all
right
year.
now too.
It's gonna be a good game to watch, but I wouldn't be surprised if Colorado State came on top on this one.
God, this next one, we
I
got
mean,
bangers all around. This next one's a banger too. Jeez.
yeah, Maryland, Grand Canyon. I thought I have Maryland moving up, but I have watched a couple Grand Canyon games, and I could be convinced for sure. I think this could be a closer one that would surprise people.
What's the spread on this? Oh, I see it. If you actually look on the brackets, you can see the spreads. I got Maryland minus 10.5. I like Grand Canyon to cover
Oh, I
that.
didn't see that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like Grand Canyon to cover that. I like Maryland to win.
I agree. I
Pretty
agree. Because
simple.
I like that.
When Maryland's hot, they're hot. Like it gets ugly for
Yeah,
teams.
yeah. Maryland, they're deep. They're starting five. Everyone can
Man,
shoot. You got a lottery pick down low and Derek Queen. They
Grand
Maryland,
Canyon is older though. They are
yeah.
upperclassmen. So I mean, if it's
This
going to be
is
a dogfight, that could be a factor.
yeah, this is one of those trendy. I think a lot of I won't say a lot of people, but some people are on GCU here.
What do you think about the momentum aspect? Maryland did have a couple like well they played way tougher teams, but GC is on a 5 or 6 game winning streak coming in.
Uh,
Like, do you think that that could affect it at all? Oh wait, let me see where is it at as well. But go ahead.
Not really. I mean, some teams can thrive off that momentum, um, but it kind of goes back to just kind of their competition and just the conference they play in. They probably should have ended the game or ended the season on a 6 game win streak versus Maryland, who I want to say they lost to Michigan. Um, was it
Ohio
Michigan in the
State.
tournament?
Yeah, go blue.
Uh,
No, Michigan State.
Michigan State.
Wait. Oh wait, no, you're right.
Oh, Michigan State.
They lost to one of the
Yeah,
Michigans.
yeah. And then Ohio State.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. It
No,
was
no,
not in
that
like the
wasn't in the
most
tournament.
recent.
That was
I'm talking.
a regular season.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Big Ten
Yeah.
tournament.
They spanked us in the regular season.
Yeah,
My goodness.
that was the game that we gave out a pick on. They was turning that whole.
Oh, on me, on me,
Yeah,
on me.
but regardless, I like Maryland here too much, too much on the perimeter and down low.
Let me move down. The next one we got
Oh,
Missouri and Drake.
they don't stop
I
with
got
the,
I got Drake.
they don't stop with the bangers, man. Yeah, so this is an interesting one because this is a contrasting styles. You got Drake who plays games in the 50s and 60s, and you got Missouri who plays in the SEC and they like to get up and down. It's just gonna come down to who can establish their pace.
Whoa.
Yeah,
The
I
betting
also
spread is pretty insane. It's
six and a
six
half.
and a half, but 77% of the money is on Drake
Drake.
covering.
I'm not surprised. What you like, you?
I
What'd you
mean,
say, you?
we went and saw Drake play too. They ended up losing, but that point guard they have really establishes what they have
Really?
going out there. But I just think Mizzou too athletic.
They're too athletic, man. I watched
Mizzou
this.
gets after it, bro.
Bro, they get at bro. They got some dogs. And Caleb Grill, the
Yes.
white boy, he
Yes.
got bounce. He can shoot. Like I just
Like
think
I
I
wanna
think this. Go ahead.
no, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I think this is gonna be one of them games where Drake is up early, and then second half, Mizzou just takes off. They just become too much. Their athleticism kind of takes over. I've only seen Drake play like one time. How are they from an athletic standpoint? They're not very athletic, are
No, not crazy athletic. They match up in size very well.
they?
Like
Okay.
the shortest guy on the court. I mean, their point guard is like 6'5", 6'4",
Oh,
but
okay.
like they have a mixture of
Is
young
that
and
Bennett?
like huh?
That Bennett Sturts guy?
Yeah,
Is he the
Sturts. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He hey now if he get going, he get going.
Nah,
But
he's
I
nice.
mean, Mizzou's just everywhere with it. Like the game we went to, they lost to Murray State, and Missouri State basically neutralized the point guard. And I think if you could do that, I think Missouri can do it too. So
Yeah, so they can throw some bodies at them, and
Mm.
I like
yeah,
Missouri
yeah,
here. Drake will be the trendy upset pick, but I like Missouri here.
yeah.
They're so good at their shooting percentage is so insane as
This
well.
is SEC.
So
This is SEC, baby.
Man,
yeah,
they got a white boy. Bro, he subbed in. I'm talking about no space. He shot it like it was a free throw.
Drake.
Just yeah, off rip, bro.
wait,
Volleyball line.
wait, you talking about
Like
Caleb? You talking about Caleb Grill or
No, he talking about.
Sturts?
I was talking about Caleb Grill earlier. I think Caleb Grill. I think Caleb Grill is going to be the best player. Well, I think he'll be the best player on the court in this game, man. I think he's the difference maker.
I think so too. He like that.
He'll be grilling them boys.
Let's move to Texas Tech and UNC Wilmington.
I actually think this is one we
I
can
think
spend.
Texas.
Yeah, I think we can spend 10 seconds on this. I like Texas Tech here.
Yeah, Texas Tech. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. This upset, I have yeah, I have nothing to say. Kansas, Arkansas, Calipari with a new team coming back into March Madness.
I like it. Go ahead. I'm going to let you start this one, Q.
Like I like Arkansas for the spread on this one. I think it's easy money.
Same.
I in my bracket I'll put Arkansas just winning, but I
Hmm.
mean Kansas has too many flaws right now. They're not looking like the Kansas we all know. And Arkansas really found their rhythm, got going toward the end of the season.
Yup.
Came short in the tournament, but they should have won that game against
Yup.
I forgot who they I forgot who they
Was it?
played, but they were up at all second half
Yeah.
and then just somehow
Yup.
fumbled it. So I really like Arkansas in this one.
I like Arkansas too. They got,
Yeah, it's one of those games. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, they can score at every position. The thing that worries me about Kansas, they play really hard, but DeJuan Harris, their point guard, he's not one to really get a bucket at the end of the shot clock. KJ Adams, if he can't dunk it, he's not really doing much. And then Hunter
He
Dickinson, he kind of sucks.
mm,
Arkansas, they got bucket getters everywhere. In terms of talent, Arkansas is as talented as probably any team in the field. Are they as good? No, but
agree.
yes, but they got talent everywhere. John L. Davis, um, Wagner, the Ivisic kid. I think they got multiple ways to score, and I think that's the difference maker. And I think America wants a Calipari uh, Patino matchup in the second round. So I think we get that.
That's true.
The
Yes.
script is in on that one. Uh, and then lastly, we got St. John's and Omaha. Any
Man,
chance of upset here?
hell no.
Nah,
No.
nah,
Omaha
no
shouldn't
way.
even have won the game. They shouldn't even, I won't say they shouldn't be here, but I watched them play. I don't even think they should have beat forgot who it was they played in a little sorry conference. But yeah, St. John's rolls.
Easily.
Yep.
So spread
All right.
18 and a half.
Damn. Sure is. You know,
And that's gonna. Oh yeah, I'm gonna edit this part out, but we're just gonna go through one side. I'm just gonna say something like follow, like keep up with us on our like IG posts and TikTok reels for
bet,
like the detailed game by game breakdown on other stuff as well. Word.
bet.
And folks, that all right. One, two, three. And folks, that's the end of our episode. We're gonna go. If you want to see our breakdown of the other side of the tournament as well, make sure to subscribe to us, follow us on other platforms like X, Instagram, and TikTok. And we're gonna be doing short form videos for those and give you more breakdowns on them. And make sure to follow us on our underdog challenge where we bet $10 on every single underdog in the first round. And let's see, is this going to be a winning strategy or let's see how much I'm going to lose. Thank, and that's
Go
it.
slip chasing, baby.
Let's go slip chasing.
Good shit, y'all.
Good
Good
shit.
shit. Yeah, I was trying to keep it 30 minute. That was good.